Okay, Joe here at Sacramento Hydrographics. We're going to be dipping a big long table leg that's actually 8 foot 6 inches in a dipping area that's 8 foot. And the obvious ways would be to try to dip it under and go like this on an angle and see if you can make it. I played with all of it, can't. So what I'm doing here is I'm flooding my tank, bringing the water level above the top of my spray bar here and above my spillway here. So I've got a glorified dip kit here. I've got no filtration because there's nowhere to filter because I'm above it. I haven't got a very good flow of water because it's below it. So I'll be dipping in this area, and what you're going to see is the way this table leg's designed. When I put the film on the water, I've taped out some dead areas that I know are going to be dead just to keep carbon fiber straighter, since this is such a big piece of carbon fiber, and to eliminate areas I don't really need to actually activate. So I'm going to go ahead and do this and see how it goes. Okay, so you can see the parts that I've X'd out here. Basically spots that don't need to be activated. There's more junk in the tank if it gets activated. This film being the size that it is, obviously I had to use a bigger dam. I didn't have one, I just used a piece of wood, fixed dam. But honestly, when you get something this big, it's a pain in the butt. When your film doesn't fit on your 8 foot long cutting table, you should probably really think about whether you want to do that job or not. Because believe me, mistakes are bigger when they're bigger. With this big a film, big a part, materials are more, everything's a lot bigger. Using K2 brew with true weave carbon fiber. Okay, ready?
Yep.
Hang on. Okay, try and pull it out. I got it. I got it. Pull that out of the buffing station. Ready? Ready? Okay, so as you can see, what we did is we put the part inside the tank. We're going to let it actually rinse inside the tank. Reason, if you get something that big and you haven't got your rinse stations not big enough to actually rinse it, which in this case mine is not, it's something I've done in the past. I'm sure most of you guys probably have too, but golf carts the same way sometimes. I'll just leave it in my tank for about 20 minutes. Then after 20 minutes I can pull it out, just do a real quick rinse, and it'll be rinsed. It's pretty much rinsed when you pull it out of here after sitting for 20 minutes if your water is fairly clean. But that's it. I'll show you the part when we're done. Okay, so again, if you're dipping something 8 foot 6 inches long, something bigger than your tank, something that doesn't fit on your 8-foot cutting table, you probably really need to think about it. I did, but I thought, yeah, no big deal. It's just a pain in the butt, time-consuming pain in the butt. When you make a mistake, you make a big mistake. Everything you do is big when you do it on this. A lot more materials if you have to redo it, a lot more film, a lot more paint, a lot more everything, and a lot more time. So, just a real time-consuming thing you may want to think about. I know I will in the future. If it doesn't fit on my 8-foot tank and fit on my 8-foot cutting table, then I'm probably going to pass. Okay, so I want to show you how it turned out here. I'm going to bend it back here so you can kind of see it get it wet. There's a little bit of a wave in it, but pretty good hit. Everything's there. You can kind of see like that when it dries there. This carbon fiber dries kind of white as it dries, but anyhow, there you go. There's the end result.